guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing alright wherever in the world you are, and today's video is going to be my September fails and holy grails. Now, I definitely had some fails, but I definitely discovered some holy grails as well. So without more babbling, I'm just going to ask you the usual stuff, which is, if you like me and my channel and the content that I post, it would really help me out if you would hit that subscribe button down below and support me like that. I also really like hearing from you in the comment section about your opinions, feedback, and just general chat. And yeah, now that that is over, let's get right into it. So I'm going to start with my holy grails for this month, well, for the month of September. First, I'm going to start with a primer, which is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in the shade Radiance. It looks like this. This is the sample size or the travel size, or whatever you want to call it. The full size retails for £30. I used to think that this primer was pointless, but actually starting work and going to work and all that stuff, I have discovered that this primer is actually brilliant. It moisturizes my skin, but it also is really sticky, so it really sticks on, like the foundation really sticks onto your skin or the concealer or whatever, and it definitely made a massive significance when it comes to the time of how long my foundation or concealer lasts on my skin. So I'm very sad that this is completely used up actually, and I am probably going to be biting the bullet and buying the full size. The next holy grail that I have discovered because it was new in my collection, is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Fair. The tube thing looks like this, and ever since I got this, I have been actually wearing it every single day, especially when I'm going to work. It lasts as long as a foundation lasts on me, like a high-end foundation. The shade is perfect match for me at the moment. I mean, yes, it is pricey, it's £20, but other than that, it's just one of the best concealers that I have in my collection so far, and I know that I can definitely rely on this guy when I've got something important going on. So, I mean, I was very pleasantly surprised that I've been enjoying this concealer. It sits well on my skin, and it doesn't get as oily as fast. The next product that I have been absolutely loving is the Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder in the shade 001 Transparent. The thing looks like this, as you can see, and I don't know, like, I have several loose powders in my collection, and of course I love my NYC one and my RCMA one. I love those powders, but I've struggled to find like an actual drugstore powder like that you can physically go to the store and get. And I found one. Like, I have several other drugstore ones in my collection, but they don't prolong my makeup as long as this one does, without actually looking cakey or dry on my skin. I do bake with this underneath my eyes and on the bridge of my nose because I'm a glasses wearer, so that's the first place where my foundation rubs off, and it does either way no matter what I do, but this definitely prolongs the time before it does, and I just like it. The colour is fine. Like, it says it's transparent, but it definitely has a little bit of colour to it. But because I'm so pale, it doesn't matter. It's not anything significant enough, and I love it. When it comes to a highlighter, I have discovered my love for the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls highlighter, which looks like this. You open it up, and this is what it looks like. And I mean, when you swatch it, it doesn't swatch well. It doesn't look super blinding. But I just don't get what everyone was saying about the whole, you have to scrape off the top layer, because I didn't have to do that. It was straight away super blinding. I have been using the Zoeva 105 Luxe highlighting brush with it, and it definitely packs a punch. I can make it subtle, but I can make it also absolutely blinding. It doesn't emphasize any texture on my skin, and it lasts like the entire time I'm at work. Like, I'll come home and I'll still see the highlight. So I don't know why a lot of people don't like this, but I definitely do. and it is an amazing drugstore highlighter. The next product I have been absolutely loving is the Freedom Pro Studio Fixing Spray. It's the anti-shine setting spray basically, and it looks like this. I bought this and then I kind of just put it at the back of my collection because I thought it didn't do anything for me, but actually it turns out testing it for work, I realised that it does do a lot for me, especially when I stopped using it and started using different setting spray. I realised that it does definitely make a difference in how long my makeup lasts, or shall I say how long before my makeup starts looking oily, because I am combination to oily skin type. So I mean, it's super affordable. If you can get past the chemical smell, then it is brilliant. When it comes to lip colour, I have been loving lately, it's the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Colour in the shade, well actually I have no idea what the shade is, doesn't say anywhere on the packaging or anywhere that I can see, but basically it just looks like this. It's like a nude lip colour with a hint of pink, but nothing too strong. I have been liking it to pair it with intense eye looks, but also liking it to go to work with. It doesn't last a super long time, and it isn't like ultra matte or anything like that. It definitely still has the shine to it. It isn't transfer proof or anything like that, but I still really do like it, and I think it is worth checking it out. My last favourite of mine I have discovered in September, and I have been using it ever since, is the Makeup Revolution and Sophie Does Nails eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. I have a review on this eyeshadow palette that I'm going to leave in the cards, as well as two tutorials on two different looks with this eyeshadow palette. In my review on this palette, I also show you 4 quick and easy different eyeshadow looks as well. So altogether, I have like 6 eyeshadow looks using this palette that you can already check out if you want to. It is super affordable drugstore palette. It costs £10, and you open it up and it looks like this on the inside. The colour selection is definitely up my alley. I absolutely love it, and what surprises me the most about this is that it is so far, with the quality of the eyeshadows, both matte and the shimmers, it is the best Makeup Revolution palette out there. I would definitely recommend you go and get it if you haven't already. And now moving on to the fails of the month. The first thing that I would like to mention is a setting powder, and it is one of the other setting powders that I've talked to you that I have in my collection, is the Lotte London Ready Set Go Matte Translucent Finishing Powder in True Translucent. Oh my god, it's like a tongue tie, but it looks like this, and basically it is like a super white powder, but that's not my issue. My issue is that I'll do everything as I always do with my loose powders, and it doesn't actually do anything for me. My oils start showing up straight away, like a few hours into the day, and I don't know, I don't think this powder is good. It doesn't do much for me, and I wouldn't recommend it. The next fail of the month that I want to talk to you guys about is actually very sad for me, and it was hard for me to realise the issue of it. Basically, it's the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in Ice Cold. I have an entire review video that I'll leave in the cards right there, where I'm testing out Jeffree Star Cosmetics when it comes to the Skin Frost, the Velour liquid lipsticks, and the eyeshadow palette, the Androgyny. And in that video, I really did like this, but as you can tell, that video has been done several months ago, and since then I have developed a lot of texture on my skin, and it doesn't look good on me anymore, and it also leaves a white strip down my cheekbone, which I personally don't like. I like a lot more, not natural looking, but a lot more like blinding, but still like within my skin colour highlighters, and unfortunately this one is not it anymore. For £25.50, I don't think I should be hyping it up or anything like that. If you want to see the review video, as I said, it's left in the cards like up there. But I mean, it's a fail for me from now on, because I don't think it's as blinding as, for example, the Lavender Snow, and it's very textured and it leaves a white stripe on me, so I wouldn't recommend it. And the last fail of the month, guys, we're almost at the end. It's the NYX Adorable eyeshadow palette, which looks like this on the outside, and then you open it up and it looks like this on the inside. This isn't I don't know, like, it's like this eyeshadow palette costs around the same price as one of the big Makeup Revolution palettes, like one of the neutrals versus neutrals, you know, like it almost cost the same. like maybe by £1 less is this one than the Make a Revolution one. But these eyeshadows are just, they're bad. They're really bad. They're not worth the money. I don't know, I've not tried out the other ones in this particular collection, but they're just bad. The mattes are very patchy. They're all really chalky. The shimmers don't do anything. There's barely any pigmentation. It's more about like how chalky it is. And it just doesn't look great on my eyelids. It actually just adds more texture to my eyelids, which I don't always appreciate. And so I would just really just tell you stay away from this. Obviously all of these opinions are my own. We're all entitled to our opinions. If something doesn't work for me, doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. But personal opinion, would I recommend this to my friends and family? No, I wouldn't. So therefore I'm not recommending it to you guys either. And that's it, guys. That's all for my September fails and holy grails. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have tried out any of these products, if they worked for you, if they didn't. If you would like to recommend some products for me to try out, then feel free to. I always like trying out new products if I've got the money for it. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing day wherever in the world you are, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!